Harness racing is a good sport and it is a lot of fun. Firstly, John Nissan, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
And Carol, welcome to Campbell's Comments.
Oh, this is lovely. And
It's a
pleasure.
It's more relaxed and a little bit of fun. You're even getting your photo taken by Stace. So I've given Stace my camera. Yeah, but it's all good. But harness racing, it is a great sport. It's a fun sport. We want to promote it in that way. What does this mean to you guys here tonight?
Oh, it's great. My first Group 1, and to share it with Beck, it's her first Group 1, so it's great. He's just a really nice horse. First trotter I've ever trained and been lucky enough to get a very nice one.
I was wondering that, Johnny, because you've had a lot of good horses. I was surprised that it is your first Group 1.
Yes, well, been thereabouts, but this is the first one that's got there.
First one, and it's a trotter. And he didn't want a trotter.
No, he crossed to the dark side and bought himself a trotter.
It's about time he saw the light. Don't you worry about that. One, he's a beautiful horse, isn't he? What he's been able to do this year, and, well, for the whole time, but, I mean, what he's been able to do for you guys, he's a terrific little horse.
He is, and he's just improving all the time. He had a little bit of a skitch in his gait early days, but was always so honest, and he is just the most genuine horse you'd ever want to train. Never works with another horse, lives in a paddock, doesn't jog, just does work every second day, does his 3 1-mile heats, and it really suits him.
And it definitely does. He doesn't seem to take a lot of harm from his runs either.
No, he'll be knocking us over for his feed when he gets home, but some people have a go at me and say he looks a bit fat, but I tell him he's just all muscle.
What is the go with him now? Like, you've got through this year, what do you do now?
Perhaps a little let up, and we have to look up at the calendar. I think, he's really up to racing with the best of them. ALDEBARAN Zeus has been right there, and we had the barrier draw on him tonight, which helped. But he's right up with those horses. He's ran some good races in a few of the country cups, so we'll just keep going. Not knock him around, but keep looking at nice races for him.
The ALDEBARAN Park Murray Mile, it's on next week at Bendigo. Is there any chance in that one?
Probably not. I just sort of like to, when he has a good hard run, it doesn't seem to knock him around, but I had a very nice horse years ago. He'd come out and run a track record and you get a bit excited and run him again next week, and he wasn't quite as good, but give him 2 weeks and he'd run another track record. So.
It's amazing, this age thing, isn't it, John? We seem to get a bit smarter.
Sorry?
We seem to get a bit smarter, don't we?
We do, and yes, I just worked out, keep them happy, and he raced 9 days ago, and through the week he's just bucking and bouncing, and I change nothing. Don't feed him any more or any less, and don't work him any harder or any less. Just keep going the same. Sales
are on in about start of April here in Melbourne, and there's quite a few trotters in it. Are we any chance of purchasing another trotter? I know this was your first step into it.
Well, a bit of a funny story. I couldn't go last year, and a certain lady driver, I thought she said she wanted my chequebook to buy a new set of boots for Lover, but that night she come home with another trotter by Love You, so we've already got a second one.
You need a third now after this. You've got to keep the ball rolling.
Yeah, I'm afraid she'll probably want my chequebook again too.
Is the lady driver the lady driver who drove this horse?
Well, that happens to be her, yes.
It's all good. She's not a bad judge. Now, Carol, little bit of a story. I love how straight his tail was out there today. There's a bit of a story behind that, is there not?
Oh, yes. Part of the deal is I'm allowed to look at their conformation and their movement when we buy them and decorate them a little bit. But John's sort of really crossed the dark side. He discovered the brush.
He has not.
He's never brushed a horse in his life.
They're usually shy at it.
No, well done, guys. Congratulations. I think it's a great story. Enjoy the ride. I think you've got plenty more to come. You might be able to do a bit of travelling, like there's good races in New South Wales and that, so you're going to have a real fun time with this horse, and congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Paul.